In our hyper-connected world, it's almost impossible to escape technology's grasp on our personal lives. Phones, social media, and messaging apps are always within reach, keeping us connected with the world around us. But this constant connection has also introduced new challenges for relationships. Emotional infidelity, when one partner forms a deep emotional bond with someone outside the relationship, has become an increasingly common issue in the digital age. But how can we counter this modern trap? The answer lies in awareness, open communication, and, perhaps most importantly, in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Emotional infidelity often begins as something seemingly harmless, like casual texting or frequent social media interactions. However, over time, it can deepen into a bond that can feel as significant as, or even more powerful than, the connection with one's partner. This erosion of trust and intimacy can leave both partners feeling betrayed and hurt. While this problem may seem unique to the digital era, Stoic philosophy offers powerful insights for understanding and combating emotional infidelity. Stoicism, a philosophy developed over 2,000 years ago, centers around self-control, rational thinking, and prioritizing inner virtues. In relationships, practicing Stoicism encourages us to be aware of our intentions, develop emotional resilience, and cultivate self-awareness. All tools for resisting the temptations of emotional infidelity. The psychology of emotional infidelity. Why it happens. To tackle emotional infidelity, we must first understand why it occurs. Studies show that this type of betrayal often arises when one partner feels neglected or unfulfilled in the relationship. Digital platforms, with their endless opportunities for connection, make it easy for individuals to seek emotional validation elsewhere. The Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that feelings of neglect and disconnection are the primary drivers of emotional infidelity. From a Stoic perspective, we can see these feelings as a lapse in self-discipline and an inability to find contentment within oneself. Here are the key psychological factors. 1. Lack of emotional fulfillment. Research highlights that when emotional needs aren't met within a relationship, people may seek this fulfillment elsewhere. This emotional void is often filled online through texting, social media, or video calls. 2. Thrill of secrecy. The excitement that comes with secrecy can make online relationships seem harmless or even thrilling. But as Stoics remind us, basing actions on fleeting emotions leads to poor decisions. 3. The pull of social media. Platforms like Instagram and Facebook allow us to form connections with people who might otherwise remain distant. Over time, these interactions can evolve into deeper bonds, especially when a person seeks validation outside the relationship, using Stoic principles to prevent emotional infidelity. Just as Stoicism teaches us to respond calmly to anger or disappointment, it also offers insights for safeguarding relationships against the pitfalls of emotional infidelity. Here are 6 Stoic-based strategies to maintain the integrity of your relationship. Number 1, practice open, honest communication. Communication is the backbone of any relationship, and it's essential to prevent emotional distance. According to Stoic philosopher Epictetus, we should make the best use of what is in our power. Open dialogue allows both partners to express needs and emotions, making them less likely to seek comfort elsewhere. Set a regular time to check in with your partner. Instead of letting small frustrations simmer, be upfront about what you both need emotionally. Practicing honest communication prevents misunderstandings and helps each person feel valued, avoiding situations that could lead to infidelity. Number 2, set clear boundaries in digital communication. Stoics believe in setting boundaries within ourselves to control external temptations. In relationships, this principle extends to digital interactions. Discuss with your partner what is appropriate when it comes to online interactions, especially with members of the opposite sex. Define what feels respectful and agree on where the lines are drawn. A study in computers and human behavior found that couples who set clear online boundaries reported fewer instances of emotionally inappropriate behavior. Just as a Stoic remains disciplined in the face of distractions, maintaining boundaries helps ensure that interactions outside the relationship stay within respectful limits. Number 3, develop awareness of the signs of emotional infidelity. Self-awareness is crucial in Stoic practice. Being alert to subtle changes in behavior can help you address issues early on. Some signs to watch for include secrecy about online activities, emotional distance, and an increased tendency to overshare with someone outside the relationship. When you see signs of emotional infidelity, reflect on your own feelings and discuss them with your partner calmly. Don't let assumptions take control. Stoicism emphasizes clear-mindedness and avoiding unnecessary assumptions. Number 4. Deepen emotional intimacy with your partner. From a Stoic viewpoint, it's essential to cultivate the aspects of life that foster lasting fulfillment, such as emotional closeness in your primary relationship. One of the main reasons emotional infidelity occurs is the lack of intimacy between partners. Instead of letting distractions dilute your connection, focus on activities that bring you closer, whether that's cooking together, taking walks, or having regular conversations about your dreams and fears. Dr. John Gottman's research found that couples who prioritize emotional intimacy have stronger, longer-lasting relationships. By focusing on building a fulfilling connection, you lessen the temptation to find comfort outside the partnership. Number 5. Exercise self-control and self-awareness. A Stoic mantra, control what you can, accept what you cannot, is particularly applicable here. Practicing self-control means recognizing when an interaction is crossing boundaries and choosing to step back. Sometimes infidelity begins with an innocent conversation that takes a gradual shift toward emotional intimacy. By practicing self-awareness, you can halt interactions before they develop into something more serious. When faced with temptations, Stoics advise examining your motivations and asking whether your actions align with your highest values. If you find yourself turning to someone else for emotional support, pause, reflect, and remind yourself of your commitment to your relationship. Number 6. Seek professional help if necessary. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, relationship challenges require additional support. The Stoics were advocates for seeking wisdom and learning from those who could guide them. In the context of relationships, this might mean turning to a therapist or counselor to navigate emotional difficulties. Professional help can provide tools to communicate better, rebuild trust, and resolve underlying issues. Research in the Journal of Marital and Family Therapy found that couples who sought therapy for emotional infidelity showed improved communication and increased satisfaction. By seeking guidance, you demonstrate a commitment to the relationship, allowing both partners to heal and grow. Now, let's talk about applying Stoic virtues to strengthen your relationship. The 4 main virtues of Stoicism, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, are relevant to maintaining a healthy relationship. 1. Wisdom. Understanding the nature of emotional infidelity and recognizing its warning signs. 2. Courage. Having the bravery to confront issues openly and make necessary changes. 3. Justice. Being fair and respectful toward your partner, upholding the integrity of your commitments. 4. Temperance. Exercising self-control over your digital interactions and fostering emotional resilience. When applied together, these virtues act as a defense against the vulnerabilities created by digital interactions. They allow you to prioritize what truly matters, making your relationship stronger and more resilient in a constantly connected world. Emotional infidelity, while more accessible than ever in our digital world, is not inevitable. By embracing the insights of Stoic philosophy, self-control, clear communication, self-awareness, and ethical boundaries, you can safeguard your relationship from the hidden pitfalls of online connections. Remember, maintaining a strong relationship is a continuous journey that requires both dedication and mutual respect. To stay true to the Stoic path in love means choosing intentionality over impulse, integrity over secrecy, and a deep, lasting bond over fleeting validations. By nurturing the core of your partnership, you create a foundation that not only withstands the digital temptations of modern life, but also strengthens the trust and intimacy that form the bedrock of your relationship. If you found this discussion helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more insights on building resilient, meaningful relationships, and don't miss our other videos on creating healthy boundaries, fostering open communication, and more. Thank you for watching. And remember, stay wise, stay strong, and protect the integrity of your relationship.